Yo guys, what's up? Gaming Grayson here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are back with the series of who we are gonna... Let me read you this. Yo guys, what's up? Gaming Grayson here. Welcome back to another video. And today we are continuing the series to see who has the best team. If every player was in their prime, every starter at least. And in the first episode, go watch that. That was Denver versus Detroit Bad Boy Pistons. I'm not going to spoil anything, but this team will be facing the winner of that. Actually, spoiler alert, it was Denver. They won 4-1, and the winner of this series will go on to face them. So let's get on with the first game. And here we go. We got the tip-off. Boston wins. We didn't go through the teams, but the Celtics got Rondo, Ray Allen, Shaq, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett, all in their primes. And then the Lakers got Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Erickson, who I have no idea, Wilt Chamberlain, and Gail Goodrich. Those are all the players for the Lakers. And so far, nobody has got anything to go. Rondo, the floater, it won't go. Shaq, the board. Good defense by Wilt, and he gets the rebound. Wilt Chamberlain on Shaq. It's gonna be fun to watch. I think there's a few Shaqs, a few teams with Shaq, so that'll be fun to watch. Shaq is always a fun person to watch. As I think that was Ray Allen. No, that's not Ray Allen, is it? Yeah, that's Ray Allen. I'm tripping. Okay. Erickson with the ball to Jerry West, and the shot is good, mid-range shot. Rondo, the pass to Paul Pierce, and that is good. 4-4, and West is going to bring up the ball. It's really mainly a big three for the Lakers. Gail Goodrich is very good too. He's very good. And then it's a whole starting lineup for the Celtics. They've got their worst player is Rondo, and I don't know. This is gonna be a good series. Lakers are up 6-4 right now. Shaq, the Rondo, Paul Pierce open from 3. He'll take it, and that looks like it'll be good. Paul Pierce cannot leave him open. I hope there is a team that has Larry Bird on it, because I love watching Larry Bird play. One of my favorite players of all time. Jerry West, the logo, now with the ball. Mismatch onto Shaq. He'll take the shot. It won't go. And Boston takes a 7-6 lead at the end of the first quarter. Let's see what happens in the second. Alright, here we go. Second quarter. Jerry West going to bring the ball up. I feel like Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain can get something done. McCarter is on the court. That is just thrilling. Jerry West, pass to McCarter. West, the three-pointer. That'll go. Jerry West hits the three-pointer. That gives the Lakers a 2-point lead. There's 3 Lakers teams just in this conference. Sam Cassell, that won't go. And was that Robertson? I don't know. I couldn't quite see the name there. McCarter, though. Fancy moves. He will get to shoot some free throws. And now, Willie McCarter. He's actually a person. That is great. And the Lakers will take a 4-point lead. Sam Cassell with the ball. I don't think Boston's going to give up this easily. They have a great team. This team was good even without everyone in their prime. I think that's Tony Allen. Must be. So, Tony Allen shoots, blocked by Wilt. Elgin Baylor, he hasn't done much this game. Wilt Chamberlain dunks it in. And LA takes a 6-point lead. The Lakers, I'm sure, will be a very fascinating team to watch. We might have an LA matchup, honestly, because LA has just been that good. We might honestly have another Lakers team in the other conference. And Roberson. Alright. Elgin Baylor to Jerry West. Jerry takes the floater. It won't go. And Powell will get the rebound over Wilt Chamberlain. Never thought I'd say that one. Anyway, Sam Cassell. Jerry West gets the steal. Layup. It'll be good, as it's a 15-7 lead for the Lakers. Wow, 8-point lead at halftime. Let's see what will happen in the third quarter. Alright, here we go. Third quarter. Jerry West has 7 points. He has as many points as the Celtics do. I have a feeling it's going to be him or Wilt Chamberlain that's going to lead the Lakers. Of course it's going to be. And Paul Peirce gets blocked. Erickson with the ball. He's the one player that is not very good on this team. Chamberlain to Goodrich. Goodrich back to Chamberlain. Mismatch on Paul Peirce. Wilt. Gail Goodrich. He's gonna have to put up a shot. No good. Elgin Baylor the board, and he dunks it. 10-point lead for the Lakers. The Celtics are not playing up to expectations. Rondo to Peirce. Paul Peirce. And that is good. Now, Jerry West to Gail Goodrich. Gail Goodrich puts up the shot. Won't go. Elgin Baylor, and that is good. 10-point lead once again. Wow. Wow. Rajon Rondo with the ball. To Peirce. Paul Peirce. The three. It'll go. You cannot give Paul Peirce open threes. He will drill them. That is a mistake that the Lakers have made multiple times, giving Paul Peirce open shots. Gail Goodrich. He will green the three-pointer as they get one right back. Wow. Rajon Rondo. He'll bring the ball up. And Shaq, you cannot leave Shaq open, man. You cannot leave Shaq open in the post. He will make you pay. But it's only a two-pointer. They could get that back in one shot. So Gail Goodrich now. He'll take the mid-range shot. It will not go. Wilt. And he gets the layup to go. Wow. It is looking like it's going to be close to a blowout. So LA up 10. Let's see if there can be a comeback in the fourth quarter. Alright, here we go. Fourth quarter. Let's see if the Celtics can come back. And Rajon Rondo gets the layup to go. Gail Goodrich. Alright. Gail Goodrich. The shot. It won't go. Rondo now. Peirce. The three. It is good. It's a 5-point game now. All of a sudden, Paul Peirce, they've made that mistake of giving him open shots multiple times this game. That is something they're going to need to fix if they want to win future games. They got lucky, and Chamberlain, he has the lob. He will get it to go. Now, timeout. I'm sure it'll be Wilt Chamberlain getting the player of the game. Wilt Chamberlain or Jerry West. One of those two. Oh, they're not even going to announce a New Balance player of the game this time. Kevin Garnett. The layup's good. 5-point game. This can still be anyone's game. There's some good 3-point shooters on the Celtics. Like Ray Allen, Paul Peirce. Rondo can hit a shot if he needs to. Erickson. Gail Goodrich, the three-pointer. It'll go! That is a big three-pointer from Gail Goodrich. That one probably just shut the game away. Shaq, and he gets the lob. It is very scary seeing a prime Shaquille O'Neal on the Celtics. Just because the Celtics have dominated their whole existence. Now, Wilt. He will not hit the shot. Ray Allen. Allen out to Garnett. Garnett to Peirce. They're going to double team him. Garnett. He hits the shot. It is a 4-point game. I didn't realize it was that close yet. Oh, wow. It is a 4-point. This is a very high scoring game. They're going to have to give a New Balance Player of the Game away. This helps me decide who the series MVP is. Wilt Chamberlain, yes. Alright. This is a very high scoring game. I mean, these are two greats. Like, Chamberlain, great scorer. Jerry West, great scorer. And of course, everyone on that Celtics team is a very good scorer. Now, Jerry West, he's going to go shoot some free throws. And Jerry West drills the first one. And he will drill the second one. They're going to call a timeout. A 3 here would be pretty clutch, but I don't know if there's enough time on the clock. They're going to have to get a shot up as fast as they can if they want to have a chance to come back. Alright. Let's see. Can the Celtics come back? And it goes out of bounds. 21 seconds exactly. They almost stole it. Ray Allen is probably your man to shoot a 3. Ray Allen hasn't done much this game. Garnett. No good. And they're going to foul. I don't know why. They're down by 6. Now Elgin Baylor. And that should close the game out. That should be the end. Yep, all the 60 overalls are out. And Elgin hits the second free throw. And looks like the Lakers will take this game. I am very shocked that Boston could not get this one. But, oh, Scalabrine. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but like, what? That would have been... Alright. Well, Lakers will win game 1. Wilt Chamberlain, I'm sure, got the player of the game because he got the player of the game. Anyway, let's go on to game 2. Alright, here we go. Oh my, we really have to fix the camera angle. Here we go. Jerry West with the ball. The Lakers will win the tip-off. Gail Goodrich, Baylor, the mid-range. It's good. The Lakers, if they could take this game, that would be huge. Now, Rajon Rondo takes the shot, contested by West, no good. We haven't seen much from the Celtics besides, of course, Paul Pierce had a good game, Shaq had a good game, Garnett had a few points, and Elgin Baylor got off with a good start for the Lakers here. And Shaquille O'Neal gets the layup to go. Jerry West now, bringing the ball up. He had a good first game, but I think Wilt just barely took it away from him. Took the MVP away from him. Now Rondo to pass to Ray Allen, and Ray Allen gets it to go. Ray Allen. I think that's his first points like all series. Not even sure. Gail Goodrich. The mid-range, it's good. And the Lakers have a 2-point lead. They have definitely beat, like, they are doing way better than I expected. They have, oh, nice shot from Paul Pierce there. Jerry West. 2:24 on the clock. Now Erickson to Goodrich. Gail Goodrich to Chamberlain. Wilt. Back to Goodrich. Jerry West. He was open from 3 for a second. And now Elgin Baylor. He will slam it home. Wow. Lakers take a 2-point lead. Will they keep the lead though? They will not. It'll be a tie game. Can they hit a full court shot? Jerry West, Mr. Clutch, he hit one of these in his life before. He will not hit it again. Second quarter. Let's see who takes it. Alright, here we go. Tie game. Game 2. Lakers took the first one. Let's see who can take the second quarter. Now Tony Allen with the ball. Pick comes. He's going to drive in. Blocked by Wilt. Perkins. No good. Now McCarter will bring the ball up. Pass to Baylor. Elgin Baylor dunks it home. And the Lakers take the lead. It has been very high scoring games compared to the Denver and Detroit games. I did not change any of the settings. McCarter now. West. Jerry West, Baylor, and Elgin Baylor dunks it again. Elgin Baylor has been the player of the game for this game. And Sam Cassell with the ball. Sam Perkins. Tony Allen. That is good from Tony Allen. Jerry West with the ball. I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want to wake anyone up. Elgin Baylor. Pass back to Jerry West, the 3-pointer. It's good. And Lakers take a 5-point lead. Cassell with the ball. Now Tony Allen. I think another team that we should watch out for is the Spurs, because they had T-Mac on their roster. And that would be a dangerous team. Kawhi, Manu, Tony. That's going to be a dangerous roster right there. Now Jerry West, the mid-range shot, it is good. No one can miss. No one can miss this game. Looks, it's been the Jerry West and Elgin Baylor show literally all game. Cassell, he'll take the last second mid-range shot. It is good. It's a 5-point lead for the Lakers at halftime. Let's see what can happen in the third. Alright, my bad. We good. Rondo with the ball. I hope I'm recording still. Let me just make sure. Alright, we were recording. We're good. Paul Peirce with the ball. Paul Peirce takes the mid-range. It is good. Very high-scoring games. Lakers with the ball. Jerry West to Erickson. Gail Goodrich. The shot. It is good. Lakers 5-point lead stays. Jerry West on Rondo. Almost steals it. Paul Peirce. He'll take a 2-pointer. That'll be good. Wow, there has been so many makes. 100%. Lakers haven't missed a shot yet. Goodrich. Now Erickson to Baylor. Elgin Baylor. He'll take a tough shot. That'll go. And the Lakers remain perfect from the field. 10 for 10. Wow. Rondo. Pass to Peirce. He'll take a mid-range shot. That is good. It is a 3-point game now. Elgin, he won't make his shot. Alright, Ray Allen. Pass to Peirce. Paul Peirce, he has had an amazing game. He has been amazing. He's gonna win player of the game this game if the Boston Celtics can win. And he definitely won it for the Celtics last game. So Jerry West, he will not hit that shot. Peirce, and he will get to go to the free throw line, shoot some free throws, have a chance to take the lead. And it'll be a very, very exciting fourth quarter. He drills the first one. He drilled the second one. He has his sharpshooting takeover. Lakers are lucky that it's close to the end of the quarter. And now it looks like McCarter's gonna wait, dribble out the clock. Gail Goodrich comes through. Erickson, no good. And Boston takes a 1-point lead. Huge third quarter from Peirce. And now we'll see what happens in the fourth. Alright, here we go. Fourth quarter action. I'm sorry if I'm a bit more quiet. I just don't want to wake anyone up. Alright, here we go. McCarter with the ball. Pass to Erickson. Erickson to McCarter. McCarter. Pump fake. Goodrich, the tough shot. It won't go. Shaq to Rondo. Rondo now. That's good. 3-point lead for the Celtics. With 1:30 to go. They're going to have to bring their starters out. They need Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. They need their good shooters. Robertson is... Alright, they're going to sub Shaq out. I don't know why. Leon Powell. Wow. Gail Goodrich. He'll take the shot. It won't go. Paul Peirce to Lau and Powell actually will hit the shot. It's a 5-point lead for the Celtics with 1:15 to go. And it's looking more and more like the Celtics are going to win this game. They had a huge third quarter and they carried the momentum into the fourth. Now Robertson. Goodrich, the three-pointer, that is huge. That is a huge three-pointer. 2-point game. Of course they're going to bring Elgin and Jerry back in the game. They honestly might not even get in the game. Now, 4-point game. They need their people back in. I don't know how good any of these guys are good at... I don't know how good these guys are at shooting. Goodrich now. He absolutely just broke Ray Allen's ankles. And they're going to need to foul now. Here we go. They're going to play the foul game. They got Elgin and Jerry now. And now Rondo's going to shoot the free throws. He's a good free throw shooter. Or I guess he's not. Dang. What the heck? Rondo misses the first. And he drills the second. 5-point lead. Lakers could bring it within 2 with a clutch 3. They need to act fast, though. Why would the Lakers use their timeout now? I don't know. But, alright. Paul Peirce, player of the game, obviously. He has been amazing for the Celtics. The only reason why they're in this game right now. Now, Baylor. Elgin Baylor to Goodrich. The shot. It is good. 3-point game. And they're going to foul Rondo. He is not the greatest free throw shooter. I just figured that out. And he hits the first. This would be a very clutch free throw from Rajon Rondo. He drills it. He will drill it. They need to act fast. They need a shot. They're down 5. Jerry West. And they're probably going to play the old 2K game. Oh, no. Elgin Baylor, clutch rebound. Goodrich, West, open 3. It won't go. That should be the game. and it will be. And Celtics take game 2. And Peirce has been outstanding for them. Let's see game 3. Alright, here we go. Game 3, 1-1 series tie. Baylor to West. Here we go. Lakers will win the tip-off. They had a very good game, but they could not close out in the second half. They had a rough second half. That's all I can say. Chamberlain. Goodrich. Almost dropped my remote. Goodrich to Wilt. You cannot let Wilt shoot a 3. Goodrich. It'll go. Goodrich has been lights out shooting. And honestly, last game, I think Jerry West had the game, but Elgin Baylor played well too. Goodrich did good. I don't even know. But honestly, right now, I think we got to give it to my homie Jerry West. He's probably had the best series so far. Now Ray Allen. Mismatch, Shaq. Ray Allen, you cannot let him shoot. No. Tie game. Jerry West with the ball. Honestly, this court's kind of fire, not gonna lie. Wilt won't go. Goodrich to West. Jerry West. It won't go. Ray Allen. Rondo. Ray Allen once again. And Ray Allen, the layup's good. 5 points for Ray Allen. He has been popping off this game. This one is a bit lower of a scoring game, but still pretty high compared. Not really. And Jerry West cannot connect on the mid-range shot. Let's see the second quarter. Alright, here we go. Second quarter. I've been thinking, and honestly, I don't think Jerry West has been the best. He's not been doing too great. Elgin had a good game, but I think it's got to go to Goodrich. He has been drilling shots all series long, so Goodrich has probably been the best player for the Lakers right now, and for the Celtics, obviously, it's been Peirce. Anyway, McCarter with the ball. West, the open three-pointer, it will not go. Jerry West has not been able to connect from three-point land today. This game. Celtics are up by 5, potentially 6, and it will be 6. So they're up by 6. I mean, it doesn't matter. There was a huge turnaround in the second half last time. So let's see if the Celtics can come back. Baylor, he had a good game last game. He gets the bucket to go. And now Tony Allen with the ball. Cassell with it. Sam Cassell. That won't go. And Lakers get the ball. A shot here will make it a one-possession game. Here we go. Goodrich. He's probably been the best player for the Lakers right now. You would not expect that since they have like 3 other better players, or at least better overall. And Shaq almost steals it, but it'll go out of bounds. Celtics are in full control of this game right now. I mean, it doesn't look like it's on the scoreboard, but trust me, they are like very close to just taking this game away. And it's a 2-point game. Rondo. He had some clutch free throws last game. Now Rajon. Wilt blocks it. McCarter cannot hit the half-court shot. Let's go into the third quarter. Let's see who can take the third quarter. Here we go. Third quarter. Rondo with the ball. Ray Allen's probably been the best player for the Celtics this game. And Gail Goodrich has been the best player for the Lakers. Jerry West to Chamberlain. Chamberlain, the layup's good. And he ties the game. And forget what I said about Boston in full control. This is a tie ball game. And Paul Peirce gets the bucket to go. That is a good shot. And Jerry West, Baylor, Elgin gets the shot to go. That is a good shot from Elgin Baylor and a good pass from Jerry West. Now Rondo. Pass to Peirce. Paul Peirce. The shot won't go. And was that Shaq? That was Shaquille O'Neal. Wow. Gets the and one. He cannot shoot a free throw. I guess he can now. Shaq can now shoot free throws. Confirmed. Gail Goodrich. The pass to Erickson. Erickson to West. Jerry West. Goodrich with the ball. Goodrich. That is good. And Gail Goodrich has been probably the best player for the Lakers. He's been very, very dominant from the three-point line. Elgin to Jerry West. He has not been very dominant. He's been good facilitator, but he cannot hit a bucket to save his life. And Wilt Chamberlain will get that one to go, so Lakers will take a 1-point lead. Paul Peirce, the two-pointer, won't go. Gail Goodrich with the board. Baylor, it'll go. As Lakers take a 3-point lead. 3-point lead. Rondo with the ball to Shaq. Shaquille won't go. Gets the board, puts it back up. It is good. 1-point game. Jerry West can shoot the shot, but he will not hit it. So, let's go into the fourth quarter. It has been a very, very close series. Whoever takes this game will be up 2-0, or 2-1, sorry. Here we go. Fourth quarter, less than 2 minutes to go in the game. Let's see who can take it away and win. I'm sure it'll come down to the wire. Now McCarter. The pick from Wilt. He'll take the mid-range. Won't go. And Kendrick Perkins gets the board. Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen, Rondo too, are the only starters out for Boston. Rondo. He'll take the shot. It won't go. Gail Goodrich drives. It is good. Gail Goodrich has been phenomenal this series. Now Rondo to Ray Allen to back to Rondo. Kevin Garnett outside. 3-point. Rondo, he'll shoot the 3-pointer. It will not go. Gail Goodrich gets the rebound. McCarter. They need a bucket. And they will get one. 5-point lead for the Lakers. It'll be very big if they can take this game too. If they could close out this game and then win the next one, then they will have a 3-1 lead. And it'll be really hard for the Celtics to come back in this one. And Gail Goodrich, he has been very, very well. Well, I am just so tired, man. I should get some sleep. It's 12 o'clock. Doesn't matter, though. I'm having fun. Rondo. Garnett. Rondo. Paul Pierce is open. They should pass to him or Ray Allen. They got their three-point shooters open, but they're going to give it to Shaq. He won't hit the shot. And now West to Gail Goodrich. They're going to foul him. And they're going to let Gail Goodrich shoot the free throws. Or they're going to let Jerry West shoot the free throws. And now Jerry West drills the first one. Drills the second one. And that should do it for this game. They're up by good old 7. Yeah, I can do math. No, what? Yeah, that's 7. Yeah, that's 7. Scalabrini. Sam Cassell for 3. It'll go. It's a 4-point game, but I don't know. It might be too late. Yeah, no timeouts. It should be too late. They're probably going to bring their good players back out, maybe. Jerry. They're going to foul him. Jerry West, another clutch free throw. And he will drill both. So now it's a 6-point game. Ray, the 3, won't go. Chamberlain, the board. That will do it. Lakers will take game 3. Wow. Let's see what happens in game 4. Will it be a 3-1 lead for the Lakers, or will the Celtics tie it up? This is a very important game. Alright, here we go. Tip-off. Lakers have won majority of the tip-offs, and they win again. Game 4, 2-1 lead for the Lakers. If they can win this one, then they will have a 3-1 lead, and it'll be very hard for the Celtics to come back from a 3-1 lead. But it is very possible. The Celtics team is very, very good. It'll be disappointing to see them go out. But Baylor, mid-range, it won't go. Shaq gets the board. Looks like they are playing like they want to win. Ray Allen and 1. Oh my. I sense a blowout coming. I can already see it. They are playing good defense. They are playing good offense. Right out of the gates. Ray Allen. I'm sure he'll drill this free throw. Yeah, it's Ray Allen. And this is only on like pro difficulty, so everyone's gonna hit shots. It's fine. Everyone's been hitting shots so far. Jerry West. Goodrich. Gail Goodrich. He's been the star of this series. Jerry West. No good. He hasn't been very good this series. Paul Pierce. It'll not drop. You know what? I don't care. Gail Goodrich. Elgin. It won't go. And the Lakers cannot get a bucket. Paul Pierce, that should be money, and it is. 5-point lead in the first quarter for the Celtics. Gail Goodrich, he's going to have another good game, but they can't just rely on their fourth option to carry them. I mean, they're technically good, but they shouldn't rely on their fourth option. Shaq to Peirce, and it's money yet again. Paul Pierce has been the star of the series, really. Even though they're down, he has been the only reason why the Celtics have been doing good. Jerry West, and he cannot get that one to go. He has been struggling this series. Except for the first game, he's been struggling. Ray Allen, that should be a 3. It's a 2, though. Alright, 7-point lead for the Celtics. A 3 here would be huge. and Jerry West will get the layup to go instead. That is still very, very big. Rondo with the ball. Anything is big. Shaq, he'll get blocked, and it is a 5-point lead for the Boston Celtics at the end of one. Alright, here we go. Second quarter. Feel like the only problem for the Celtics is that they keep bringing out their bench. It's only 8 minutes, so they can really play their starters a lot longer, and that's the thing that the Lakers have been doing. So, I mean, the Celtics have been doing really good this game. Let's hope that their lead can, like, carry them. Let's hope that they can, I don't know what I'm saying really, but let's hope that the Celtics can keep their lead with their bench, because they blew one last game. West, it won't go. Perkins to Posey. I think that's James Posey. Not quite sure though. Poe. And it won't go. Neither of the shots will go. Erickson will bring the ball up. And good defense. And he almost gets the ball stolen, but he'll get the layup and it'll go. 5-point lead for the Celtics, just the way we started it. And looks like they're going to bring their starters back in. And the Celtics, or Lakers, got to get something going before the starters come back if they want to have a chance at winning. And that is not the way you do it. Jerry West. To McCarter. Jerry West. The layup, it is good. He has been the best, probably the best player for the Lakers right now. And that was a big shot for them. Now, if they could just even out, then that would be nice. Any shot from the Lakers here is big. They got Goodrich and Baylor out on the, I guess, coming back into the game stage. McCarter. He will take the contested mid-range shot, and it will not go. In and out. And we're going to see what will happen in the third quarter. Can Boston hold on and tie the series? Or will the Lakers take the 3-1 lead and come back? Let's see what happens. Here we go. Third quarter action. Boston up by 7 in this quarter. But anything can happen, really. 7 points is 2 threes and a 2. 2 threes and a layup, and you're back in the game. Of course, you need to get stops too. Anyway, Goodrich with the ball. He'll take a 3-pointer. That is good. Gil Goodrich continues to be the best player of all time. Not really, but he continues to be very good. Paul Peirce, and he gets that one to go. Jerry West. Jerry West drives, passes to Chamberlain. That is good. And now it's only a 4-point game. Paul Peirce. Rondo. Shaq. He will not shoot that 3. Why is he even pump faking? Paul Peirce, the open mid-range shot. That is good. Paul Peirce, 8 points this game. He has been lights out. This whole series, he has been lights out. Now Jerry West to Chamberlain. Wilt has been pretty good this game, and he'll go to the line for some free throws. It is a 6-point game. Remember, this game is very important for the Lakers. And Wilt will not hit the second, but he does hit the first. It is the weirdest free throw I think I've ever seen. Ray Allen for 3. It won't go. That would have been a huge shot for the Celtics, but they cannot hit it. Gil Goodrich. And he gets the layup to go. Very early release. Now Rondo. It is a 3-point game. I didn't even realize. Looks like he's going to hold the ball and dribble out the clock. Rondo to Shaq. It won't go. And now McCarter. He will shoot the half-court shot. It almost goes in. And now it's a 3-point game. Celtics up by 3. Let's see if it can get turned around in the fourth, I guess. I don't know. Like I said before, multiple times I've said this actually, this is a very important game for the Lakers and Boston. Whatever team wins, I'm sure it will be very, very satisfied. Now, Robertson, he cannot get that shot to go. That would have been a big shot. Rondo, Peirce, back to Rondo. Rajon, and it is good. That is a very big shot from Rajon Rondo there. McCarter with the ball. He'll give it to Elgin. Elgin Baylor, the lob. Blocked by Shaq. 5-point game. Bucket here. Rondo, good from 3. Rajon Rondo just threw a dagger at the Lakers. Now, this could be a 2-2 series tie if the Boston Celtics can close this game and play it smart. But I mean, really, anything can happen. Gail Goodrich. They gotta act fast. Erickson, back to Goodrich. Goodrich to West. Jerry West. Goodrich, the 3-pointer. It'll drop. That is a huge 3-pointer. Lakers could honestly come back now after that. Rondo to Ray Allen. Ooh, that is a soul crusher if you are a Lakers fan right now. But don't worry, there's many games left in this series. And there's also other Lakers teams. And yeah, this game is probably going to be in the scrapbooks. Ray Allen from 3-pointer. There's no way he's missing. 10-point game. This game is a wrap. Jerry West. Maybe he will try and make an absolute miracle happen. Pull a T-Mac, you know. Alright, Jerry West, Erickson, he'll pop a 3, won't matter. Gil Goodrich, Jerry West, back to Erickson, he'll pop another 3, it won't go. That is the game. Boston will take game 4. That is a huge one, as it is now a 2-2 series tie. We will have a guaranteed game 6, and we'll see y'all in game 5. Here we go, game 5. Like I said before, we have a guaranteed game 6 in this series. And Elgin, the layup, no good. Layup again, he gets it to go. Elgin, Baylor. Now Rondo bringing up the ball for the Celtics to Paul Peirce. Paul Peirce. Back out to Rondo. Rajon Rondo. Stolen. Jerry West steals it. Now Erickson. It will not go. Now Paul Peirce to Ray. Ray Allen dunks it. It is a now 2-2 game, I guess. Yeah. Wow, that was a good dunk by Ray Allen. Jerry West out to Gail Goodrich. Gail Goodrich probably has been the best player for the Lakers. It's been him and Jerry West. But Jerry West had 2 mediocre, not very well games, and Gail Goodrich has been very good throughout the whole series. Now Rajon, and Wilt Chamberlain fouls Rondo. Lakers lead by 2 as of right now, Rondo will not make his first free throw. And he will drill the second. So it is a 1-point game. Jerry West, he'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Pass to Robertson. Robertson now with it. Pass to Elgin. Masweel Elgin Baylor to Robertson, and he dunks it. He dunks it home. Now Kevin Garnett. Paul Peirce, he'll bring the ball up for the Celtics. He has definitely been the best player in this series, without a doubt. Paul Peirce. Looks like he's gonna dribble out the shot clock and the game clock. Takes a layup. It is good. So it is a 1-point game after the first quarter. Let's see who can take it away in the second. Alright, here we go. We got the Celtics down by 1 point. Pow to Cassell. Sam Cassell. Pow. Blocked by Wilt. Blocked by Wilt again. Elgin Baylor gonna bring it up. And he's gonna dunk it in. I thought he was passing to Jerry West. Wow. Oh my. And Celtics are very cold right now. Celtics bench. That has been their one problem. Their bench. They have been using that way too much. Anyway, Cassell with the ball. Almost gets it stolen from him. Tony Allen. Posey. It will not go. Pow or whatever. It will not go. I think every single player is cold. Jerry West gets the layup to go. And it is unacceptable for the Celtics to have their whole starters on the bench right now. So, they gotta fix that. And it is a 5-point lead for the Lakers. They had a somewhat of a close game until the end. Last game in game 4. Peirce, no good. Shaq, he will get it in. So that makes it now a 3-point lead for the Lakers. If you ever hear me saying something stupid, leave it in the comments, and I'm sure leave the time frame too, so I can go back and laugh at myself. Anyway, Goodrich to McCarter. Willie McCarter. Goodrich. Goodrich. He has been kind of quiet this game. It's been Elgin Baylor all game. It's gonna be Goodrich or Elgin, honestly, or maybe even Jerry West. Was that a 3? It was a 1-point game. It's gonna come down to who plays the best in these last few games. I mean, there's definitely gonna be in game 6. Baylor dunks it in. Yeah, I honestly gotta say it. It's going to Baylor right now. He's been having the better game. And no good from Rondo. That is the end of the half. Let's see who can do what in the third. Here we go. Shaquille O'Neal with the ball, dribbling it up for the Celtics. Never, ever has anyone ever said that, I bet. Garnett, no good. Wilt Chamberlain picks up his second foul of the game. And first free throw is good from Kevin. And he makes it another 1-point game. This is a very, very close game once again. This has been a very close series. Jerry West now in the corner. He has a bit of room. He should pop it. Baylor, he's trying to get open. Jerry West, the 3. I am so dumb. I am just so dumb. Paul Peirce, he gets that one to go. And it is now a 2-point lead for the Celtics. That is their first lead tonight. Wow. Goodrich to West. To Baylor. Elgin Baylor. The contested mid-range. It won't go. Wilt cannot get the rebound. Rondo. The mid-range shot. It is good. 4-point game. As the Celtics looking like they are playing like the team that they should be. The 2 games that they lost, they haven't been playing great, but this team, the Celtics team, can do some damage, I'm sure. Baylor, it is good. Elgin, Baylor, these are both great teams. So I'm sure whatever team comes out of here can make it and have a far run. I'm sure we'll beat the Denver Nuggets. Peirce, ooh, that is a soul destroyer for the Lakers. West has a bit of opening. He has a quick release, so you might as well want to try and pass it to him. See if he can get a shot. Wilt, he's going to take a contested shot and one. That is a, wow. I am just flabbergasted. I don't even know what that means, but I am just like, this has been a really, really intense game and series. Like, there's been maybe one or two blowouts. Peirce, no good. That would have been a huge 3 going into the 4th, but it's a 2-point game. Celtics up 2. Let's see who can take it in the 4th. Alright, here we go. Jerry West. Pass to Wilt. Wilt Chamberlain. I don't even know what the sky hook, I guess. Not even close. The hook shot is good. Paul Peirce. He has been exceptional for the Celtics. Another 3. It won't go. Erickson, the pass to McCarter. McCarter to West. Jerry West. The layup is good. The crowd erupts after that. Paul Peirce. It is good. He ties it back up. Honestly, it might seem like I'm cheering for the Lakers, but honestly, I can't control what team is winning. It's all CPU. West, the mid-range, it won't go. Wilt Chamberlain picks the board back up, puts it in. You cannot leave Wilt open like that. Paul Peirce has been carrying the Celtics, and he hits another one. He gets his sharpshooting takeover, which is not good if you're a Lakers fan right now. You know what? Comment down your favorite team. Wilt. It's good. 50 seconds left. That is a pretty big shot. And I'm sure they're going to give the ball to Paul Peirce. They got to bring their starters out. They have a very good starting 5. And they keep going to their bench in these clutch moments. I don't know why. I do not know. Elgin Baylor, player of the game. Yeah, he has been very good all series. It's between him and Gail Goodrich. I honestly can't tell who is, like, the MVP out of the both of them for the whole series. It'll probably come down to Game 6 and maybe even 7. That won't go from Shaq. That was actually a big shot. I completely missed it. But Gail Goodrich, he hasn't got much going this game. Erickson, he'll drive, and he gets fouled. That is a weird camera angle. If he hits these free throws, that's very big. He drills the first. The 5th option drills the first. Erickson, he misses. That is, he just earned himself a spot on the bench. Rondo to Shaquille. Shaq,